The lower mainland of British Columbia, the city of Vancouver, absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable views, anything you want to do outdoors. Are these real bear tracks? I'm trying to see how I size up. One of the crazy things about the Vancouver area is you can come up in the mountains like this and overlook the whole city. And then in 30 minutes, you can be down by the ocean. There's not a lot of places where you can go mountain to ocean in 30 minutes. And it's such a cool city. But one of the problems with opening a gym in Vancouver is everyone loves to be outdoors. Plus, it's kind of a yoga town. And now I'm by the water. I was just up there somewhere, one of those peaks. And now I'm down here. That's how it works in Vancouver. Now this city is not known for its hardcore gyms, but there's one gym that wants to change that. I'm Big Ron Partlow, and this is Mutant on a Mission. Hey everybody, welcome to Mutant on a Mission, final episode of Season 4. We're here at West Coast Iron. We decided we wrap up Season 4 the best way that we could think of, and that's to do the gym that I'm now one of the owners of. It's 2 blocks from Fit Foods. It's a home of Mutant Nation. And so here we are. I can't wait to show you guys around. So this is it, West Coast Iron. We have 10,000 square feet on the ground, 4,000 square feet upstairs. And we just had our 1-year anniversary and it went really well. So we're extremely happy to be going strong. The community has come down and supported us like crazy. It's quite a funny story about how this all came to be. And it happened really fast, but a year later, we're still kicking. We're doing better than ever. So I wanna show you guys around. Now, you know I always say that a gym's only as good as its leg room. So we had to make sure that the leg area here kicked ass right off the bat. So let's start with legs. Follow me. So we actually just got this piece. You guys have heard me before in other episodes talk about the Cybex squat press and how every good bodybuilding gym needs one. Well, we have one now on the floor. Everyone loves it. It's practically brand new. Got a killer deal on it because you know retail's for suckers. So Cybex squat press. Leg press number 2. We got the Hammer Strength bilateral split platform leg press. I love this piece. This piece was really integral when I was rehabbing my leg because I could leg press, you know, one leg at a time and really focus. So I love this. And then of course, this is the workhorse. This is the monster leg press. Everyone loves this. The Arsenal Strength 35-degree leg press. All the Arsenal stuff. We got it the day before we opened. We were just waiting for the truck to show up, And we were worried we weren't gonna get all the Arsenal stuff for the day that we opened. And then 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the truck showed up. We unloaded everything, put it in place, opened the next morning at 7 a.m. So the Arsenal Strength stuff showed up just in time. And I would say that this piece has been a key for member retention because everyone who comes in and trains legs here, they always come up to the front and they go, that leg press you guys have is nuts. So smooth, so comfortable. So the Arsenal Strength has been an awesome addition to the gym. You know, the main thing that I brought to the group when we were opening was my knowledge of equipment. So I was hunting specific pieces. You know, I was looking for a leg press and a hack and a leg curl, and I was looking for an 8-stack, and we needed cardio. And I really learned a lot about equipment. I thought I knew a lot before, but I learned about shipping costs and customs and all that sort of stuff. It was a steep learning curve, but we got all this stuff in there. So on this side, we have all the hacks and the squat machines. So of course the Arsenal Strength, this is the workhorse. I use this all the time. this old power squat right here. This power squat must be 25, 30 years old, and it's extremely heavy. I see guys on Instagram loading the power squat up with like 8 plates, and they come here and they put like 5 plates on, and they say, holy shit, that power squat you have is heavy. So don't be deceived by this. And then a couple more old school Apex hacks. This one's really old, but it gets used all the time. People just love this one. And then this one's fantastic too. So we have no shortage of leg stuff in here. And then we'll go to hamstrings, hammer plate loaded, Atlantis lying leg curl, Cybex plate loaded single leg. It's hamstring heaven. So of course you gotta have a lot of extensions at a gym like this. Leg extension is something a lot of gyms only have one, and it sucks. Even if a huge gym, it'll have 1 extension. But we got 3, we got the Atlantis, we have the Prime Fitness. Now these guys, you've seen me talk about Prime Fitness before, the way you can alter the strength curve and stuff. So we got the Prime Fitness plate loaded extension. I've gone on record many times before saying it's the best extension in the world. Hands down it is. So we have one here. And then we have the hammer single leg extension behind, which again, I used that a lot when I was rehabbing my leg. So good extensions. So this is the rack corner, of course. So we got a hammer half rack, power rack, squat rack, Smith machine, lots of bars, safety squat bar, you know, and of course, you gotta have chalk. A lot of gyms obviously now don't have chalk. You guys have seen a lot of the gyms that we go to with this show have chalk. So, you know, we want to be a gym that encourages the use of chalk. I consider this like safety equipment, you know. If you're a serious gym, you should have some out on the floor. So Olympic lifting plates, of course. You know, there's not a lot of Olympic lifters in here, but we do have people that do the bounce plate, so it's nice to have them. So yeah, we got everything, man, loaded up. So we finally got around to putting some stuff on the walls. We started putting stuff up. We put, of course, a couple more hardcore images above the squat rack, and we got Arnold and Dorian up there. And then the guys thought it'd be a good idea if we put this picture back up, which was a picture of me. We eventually want to get all 5 owners on the wall. Right now I'm the only one up. This was a photo that I actually gave to the guy that used to own the gym that was in here. And his name was Frank, and he owned the gym that we trained at, and the Mutants used to shoot here all the time when it was the old gym. And then Frank passed away. So we kept the photo that he blew up, so it actually says to Frank on it, so I'm happy to have it up. So this picture of Jay was the only thing that we kept on the wall from the old gym. You know, everything had to come down because we had to paint, and everything got damaged when we pulled it down, but this we didn't have to move. So we just painted around Jay. We left that one up. So the king's always watching. So this is an old Flex Fitness 8-stack. It's probably from like the late 90s, but it's got 300-pound stacks on it. It's got the thick bands on it. It's an awesome machine. And we got this out of California from Global Fitness, from Michael at Global Fitness. And if you guys remember, I think it was like season 2, we actually went to Global Fitness, and he was a massive refurbishing, remanufacturing warehouse. And so I called him up, and we got a bunch of stuff off him, a bunch of cardio, and this 8-stack. So it came up from California. It came fully assembled, 2 towers. We had to bring it in on a forklift. It was sketchy, man. And that thing was rocking on the forklift. But we got these towers in here. We got them locked together, and everyone loves it. It's a heavy duty machine. So this is the type of thing that'll last another, I mean, this will last another 20 years if we take care of it. So of course, you gotta have lots of dumbbells. This area is huge compared to most gyms. Dumbbells the whole length of the gym. Dumbbells up to 160 in the iron, dumbbells up to 120 in the urethane coated. We're probably gonna get all new dumbbells. That's on the list of upgrades. So we wanna have iron up to 200. That's something we gotta have in here. So it's coming, piece by piece. So we thought we should steal as many good ideas from as many of the great gyms as we possibly can. So, you know, an example of that is painting the room black and putting the hashtags on the mirrors like Robin Dana's Warhouse. Figure if you're gonna copy the best. So all the gyms I've been to, I notice a lot of the American gyms especially have all the military flags up. And I mean, I think it looks awesome. Everyone else thinks it looks awesome. I show pictures to my friends and show pictures to the guys, and they think it looks cool. So we thought we'd start putting flags up too. So we had some guys that trained here that were part of the Princess Patricia Canadian Light Infantry. So they brought in the Princess Patricia flag, and then of course the paratrooper flag. So right next to the Maple Leaf. So we've started our military flag. So, you know, any Canadian military service guys out there, if you want to send us your flag, if you have like a unit or a regiment flag, we'd love to hang it up. So we'll put them up. So we're proud of it. So of course you got to have a turf. It wasn't here before. There was no turf in this gym ever before, and so we knew we had to put one in. So we were thinking about putting it down the wall. We were thinking about having it 10 feet wide. We weren't sure, and then when the guy came in, he talked us into going 15 feet wide, and we're really happy we did because it gets used a lot, man. People are on there with sleds and ropes and doing lunges and all sorts of athletic stuff. And it's also been probably one of the best investments we made for getting other trainers to come in here, because we have independent trainers. And I mean, without the turf, I don't think any of the independent trainers would be here because they all use it. So it was a fantastic investment. We're hoping it lasts 10 years, but it gets pounded, so we'll see. So, but yeah, good idea. So people always ask, how did it start? How did you guys decide to do this gym? And I was talking to my buddy Andrew. We were just chatting at the old gym, about maybe opening something or maybe trying to buy the gym. And we had a kind of chatting about some ideas.
As things kind of came up, I had four other buddies or three other buddies that I could bring into the gym. So we talked to them, discussed it a bit, and then the five of us all got together: Richie Chan, Corey Knox, Stephen Didoshak, and Ron Parlow. And we all decided that let's open up a gym, and kind of West Coast Iron was born.
We all brought something to the project. For example, my four partners, they own those supplement stores. So we were able to drop a store right into the gym, no problem. Things like that made it really easy to get going in such a short amount of time. So of course, cardio upstairs. Any gym owner knows that cardio is the most expensive stuff and it's the biggest hassle to move. So it was a lot of fun, but now it's set up, it's running great. It's doing well up here. Plus you got a great view of the gym. Let's go have a look. This is a beautiful view. You come up here on a Monday night and you see how busy it gets, and it's pretty cool to see everyone training here. We're really happy. Right by the front door here, this area here is actually the glute area. We have the Rogue Reverse Hyper, we have a couple glute machines, all the glute raises and everything. And we put them all in one area. We thought, well, if you're gonna have a leg area, why don't you have a glute area? And we thought, maybe the ladies will really like that, because, if you got a lot of ladies, you probably got a lot of business. So we thought if we're gonna have a hardcore gym, we also wanted to make it really friendly to the women who want to come in and train. Another space that's nice to have is this big group room over here. We got a couple of heavy bags that we can hang up in there, TRXs, and we got some group classes in there. We got Zumba classes. We've been renting it out to some people. We got a dance school that rents it out on Saturdays, and so it's proven to be a useful space, So this is our IFBB Pro wall. It was just kind of we've seen it at lots of gyms. The guys have seen it on lots of the videos, and we thought we got to have a place for the pros to sign. So if you're an IFBB Pro, you come train at West Coast Iron, they give you the big marker, and you can get on the wall here. We're really happy to see it getting messy. When the Van Pro was here in the summertime, that wall got plastered because everyone came down to train. So we're hoping when the Van Pro comes around this summer, it's gonna just be covered right to the top. You gotta have fun when you're training, and that's what this place is all about, is just being motivational, having the energy high. And if you're ever in the area, you gotta come down and see it. We're really happy with the response. So thanks for coming to West Coast Iron. So it's time for me to train. I'm gonna train back, and I called in a special friend to train with. All my business partners, we all got jobs. They're all busy as hell. They're working and stuff, so it's hard to get together to train with them. But there's a guy who's been training in this room for, I think, about 15 years. Been several different gym names over the years. He's still here. I've never trained with him before, even though we've been friends a long time. You guys know him, so hang tight.
This episode is brought to you by Mutant Mass. Move the scale.
Hey guys, time to train. I brought in Chuck. You guys remember. Now I figured Chuck would be a great choice for this episode of Mutant on a Mission, because you did all the Mutant Mass bag videos with us. And then Dusty had you on his show.
Yeah.
You went and ate Iron Bowl with Dusty.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
And that was a good episode. I thought, well, if Dusty gets to have Chuck on, I need to have Chuck on. I thought it'd be good to train with Chuck. We've never trained together before. I've seen you in the gym every day for about 5 years straight now.
Yeah.
So let's go hammer some back.
All right.
Okay? Follow us.
Yeah. Come on.
Good two.
Come on.
One more. Good for it. Those are perfect.
Yeah.
So I went to failure standing up, so it was really hard to contract, and I couldn't get it back anymore. I went so it was more of a stretch exercise, and I was able to get a few more reps. Bam. Good. Two. Another one. There we go.
One more.
Yeah. Up, up, up. There we go. Good. Bam. There you go. Bam. Couple more. Up. Yep. Up. Up. There we go. Okay. So we got the majority of the load on the middle pin here. So it's an overall rep. And then I added a plate to the bottom pin. So that will load into the rep. So to make the squeeze really difficult. So I'll be able to pull out of the bottom, and then right here, it'll load heavier, and the contraction will be the hardest part of the rep. So I'm gonna do one set like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the back. Good. Bam. All lats. Bam. Bam. Lats through the shirts. There you go. Couple more. Up. Okay, good. Half rep. Good. Good, good. That is good. We'll move the bottom plate up to the top pin. So what we've done now is we took the weight that was loading into the rep, and we've put it so it's actually loads the stretch. So the hardest part of the rep will be here, and then it'll deload a bit. So hopefully you can get a few more reps with that. Technically it's the same weight.
Oh yeah.
Tough set.
How does that feel?
That was good. After hitting that, we're gonna hit the hammer low row, one arm at a time. I don't know how Chuck's gonna do it. I almost try to stand almost like a one-arm dumbbell row.
That's how I do it.
So we'll hit it. We don't need a lot of weight if you're kind of at a different angle.
Oh yeah. Great form. Nice.
There we go.
You can see the lat squeezing back here.
I think one of the things that people do wrong on back is, like especially on an exercise like this, I keep reaching until I feel something stretch.
Yeah.
Like if you don't feel your back stretching, you should go farther. So I'll make sure I feel like it pulling and stretching, and then pull out of that. Good reps. Good reps. Smash them up. Nice. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good pulls. All lats. Bam. Make it work. Bam. Come on, bud. Match the other side. Give it a pull. There we go. Good, good. Bam. Good feel. I told Chuck, go grab whatever handle you like best, and he comes back with this one.
You know, got a little bit of a slant in it.
Right.
So when you're pulling, like you can really pull into your belly button.
It feels like you're pulling with the bottom of your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Last one. Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Gotta have one yeah, buddy in there. Move that weight. Pull it in. Bam.
I went too heavy on this.
That's good. It's okay. Hammer that one. Good overload. Load the stretch. Bam. Bam. Feel that back. Yeah. Yeah. Bam. Nice. Let's go. Okay. One more. They make you super tight. Yeah. Pull. There you go. Yeah. Good pull. All back. All back. There you go. Good. Woo. Good hit. I'm at a point now where like heavy barbell and dumbbell shrugs, this caused my neck a lot of pain. But I can do these cable shrugs because they're kind of pulling back a bit more. It doesn't seem to be as, for some reason, it doesn't seem to feel like it loads the actual spine as much. So not quite sure why it feels better, but it just does. Roasted the traps. Yeah. This feel good. Drop sets are good on this too. So give these a try. Right there. Bang. Nice. Stretch and then squeezing up. Up, up, up. Good. Good motion. Open and close. Open and close. Nice reps. Squeeze. Pull, pull, pull. Good. Up, up, up. There you go. Good. Okay, guys. That was back. Short and sweet. We went fast. You know.
That was fantastic.
Hey, it was good.
That was fantastic.
Never trained with you, Chuck.
No.
Have to hit a few more.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. This has been really cool to have the crew here. It felt funny for me to be touring my own gym, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I want to thank my partners. I want to thank Corey and Andrew and Steve and Richie. You guys are the best. We're really proud of everything. We're really happy. Like the amount of support we get is ridiculous. We're glad all you guys came back. All you guys from the X Club came back. You know, thanks, Chuck.
Thank you very much.
You know, so it's going strong. So if you're ever in the Vancouver area, look us up. We're out in Port Coquitlam. We'd love to have you. 2 blocks from the Mutant headquarters. Yeah. This Big Ron, it's Chuck. We're out. So also too, you know, if you're gonna have a complete gym, stand-up bed, lay-down bed. We got a small ladies area back there. We're gonna finish upgrading that, make everyone really happy. And then the child care, which we're really happy how much it gets used. We got some great people working in child care, taking care of the kids. And a lot of our members, man, they gotta have the childcare because without it, they can't train. People have small windows to train nowadays. They're super busy. So this enables a lot of our members to come and train here, you know.